we ever really surprised that Dead by Daylight always gives me some kind of trouble when I've been having issues with a variety of different things. It's not a V-stream if we don't run into 12 different technical issues. Okay, I did also get caught up speaking to someone, but it was an important conversation, so I feel like that's justified, okay? So, I will tell you later what I was talking about. Stop being nosy. So, let me have a look. What are we missing? We are missing something. I can feel it in my bones. We're missing something, that's for sure. What are we missing? I don't know. Bear with me. I know what we're missing. We're missing the pin. Of course, the mighty wonderful pin that we always love. Why are you green? Why not? Change your color if you don't like it. We always have different color options. There's never a worry. For if you don't like it, you just change it. It's easy. It's fun. Does what it says on the box, really. Right, let's have a look. Nightlight as well. Let me boot up this. How do you, so you want to do exclamation mark avatar, and then you want to do a space, and then you want to do a color and a number without a space. So you'll do red 1. You'll do, I don't know, green 5. The 1 to 5 is the darkness of the shade, so 1 is your lightest, 5 is your darkest. You don't need to do color, you need to do avatar, it's different. Here, wait. Yeah, avatar blue 4 will do it, there you go. It's exactly what you're looking for. Do. Hold on, bear with me a second, because I'm looking for something at the mo. Oh, my cat pack still hasn't been updated, that's really sad. So I use something called Nightlight to run my various perks, and you'll notice I have various perk packs and stuff. Unfortunately, the pack I usually use hasn't been updated in God knows how long. Okay, twin. 2v8, okay. Ah. I see, I see. Okay, right, so I believe I just bought the new characters that came in through here. So I will update my perk pack. I believe I'll have to. Because they'll not be, yeah, they're not in line with the others, look. My other perks are all this sort of prismatic outline. So bear with me a sec, I'll close the game down, I'll find something that I usually use. What is the one I usually use? It'll be on here somewhere. Or not, apparently, they haven't updated it. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, we'll pick a different one then. Yeah, let's go with those. Lighted up portraits, yeah, I'll put lighted up portraits in. And I'll put, I'm not sure what I want to do for perks then, if we don't have my usual perks. Yeah, I know lighted up portraits has been updated. I'm talking about perks, not, like, portraits. So, okay. Well, let's see what we want to go for then. I'm thinking... maybe like a watercolor pack would be cute for now. Yeah, let's go with a watercolor pack. Colored icons. Yeah, I've been looking at, I'm looking at my favorite section at the minute, so all the different ones I have. I have something called Neon Abyss, I have watercolor, I have Dreamy Night, I have all these other ones as well. Watercolor pack does have add-ons. They have like the Blighted Cerulean and stuff. Hold on, I've just put it all in, I'll show you it. You'll see in a sec. Only a few add-ons. We'll see, we'll see. If we need to reboot again, that's not a problem, you know. Hi guys! Welcome in, welcome in. Let me see. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done DBD. Obviously, I was supposed to do it previously, but we encountered issues. There's always something breaking in my life, I swear. I can't go a week without some kind of, like, technical difficulties. So I'm just doing what I can. The game that has Springtrap in it, what a way to associate it, huh? Let's have a look. So, 2v8 is currently on, and I believe survivors are on one hell of a... how do you call it? Hell of a booster right now, so I'm gonna take those blood points, guys. I'm gonna be real. Let's have a look. Who are we currently leveling? Can't remember. I think we might have finished it off last stream. We might have finished the last sort of leveling. Yeah, we'll level these two up. I don't mind that. Blood web. Blood points. We're gonna hit RT. Okay, maybe not that much. $0.50. Bang. Did you just quote Cupcake in my chat? Did you just quote Cupcake in my chat? Do not test me. I love her. You don't get it. She's real as hell. I'm not playing. Do not quote Cupcake in here and expect me not to know it. Did Nancy's lighted up portrait look weird? Let's have a look, shall we? But where is Nancy? Nancy, where are you? Am I dum-dum? I'm probably dum-dum, aren't I? I'm so dum-dum. Where is she? Twin, am I blind? There she is. She looks different, doesn't she? DBD's the kind of fandom who says slurs. I don't fuck with getting into, like, fandoms. I'm gonna be real. A lot of people have this misconception that, like, if you play a game, you're in the fandom. No. The DBD fandom is very hit or miss as well, because you have to consider the fact that there's multiple different sides of, like, who's who, right? Because there's so many toxic people, and we do not fuck with the toxicity. We do not fuck with that. There's, like, a really wholesome side of the DBD community, and then there's a really sort of, like, lovely side. That's, like, the wholesome, lovely side. And then you have, like, the nasty people. There's two sides to it. There's, like, two sides to any coin, though. So, you know, it is what it is. You can't really control everyone at the end of the day. One can dream for a quiet, peaceful life, but, you know... Okay, right, so we've got new classes. So there's now a Torchbearer then. But there's also Scout, there's Medic, Guide, and Escapist. Yeah, you don't get class items, it's only the Torch people that get class items. I remember going Guide was my favourite sort of thing, originally. Okay. You can play? Yeah, you can play if you want to join. Go ahead and join, I don't mind. Sort of. I don't even have anyone else to sort of play 2v8 with as, like, killer stuff, so it's literally just a case of, you know, doing whatever. I don't care about your monies and... Nick Cage, okay. Thank you for the £2. That is bribery at its finest. But okay, fine. Only because I know that if I don't play Nick Cage, I'm gonna get very mean DMs for the rest of the night. Just, like, calling me all sorts of, like, horrible mean words. Because that's just my life. Where even is Nick Cage? Where even is bro at? Where's he hiding? You can tell I haven't played this in a hot minute. Player wants to join, go crazy twin. I really honor God, so Sunday I'll let you fast. To everyone watching, a plague upon your home. Okay. How do I put Nick Cage in, like, a goofy outfit? Can I make him, like, goofy looking? Doom, doom, boom, da-na, boom, 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 da-na, boom, 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 da-na, boom. When are you getting bits and pieces? I will send you a bunch of bits and pieces with, like, editing later on. I haven't scripted out yet, so I need to actually script the video that I'm gonna, you know, record before I can record it. But when I get it, like, recorded and stuff, I'll let you know. I've got 2 videos that are, like, mostly, like, finished as well. Welcome back to Fortnite! What's the app to? So you're gonna wanna use something called DaVinci Resolve, not Studio, but like the normal one. That's what it's called. That's what I use, at least. Is Jason a killer? I don't think so. Shouldn't we ready up for killer so we can keep our spot in the queue? No, I don't know about that. Haven't played 2v8 in a hot minute. I also don't know how, I don't know how it sort of works these days. I love Fortnite at Freddy's. Whore. Oh. I can't say his line. Har. There we go. Not having Steam sucks, fair enough. You can just ready up for killer and then while you wait, you can queue for survivor. Alright, okay. Who would I play killer though? Like, who would I play with, like, with killer though? Because I don't have anyone with me today. It's just me. Are you saying you want to duos? Right, okay, we can duo. I don't mind that. Do 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 boom bum 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 bum. Can't play on Mac. You can play on Mac. Yeah, I have Steam on my Mac. Yeah, I've got Steam on my Mac. It's not a problem. You'll know that some games can't be played on Mac, but a lot of them can. I think about half of my library works on my MacBook. I have a 2021 MacBook. It's a MacBook Pro. But I'm pretty sure you can play, like a good few games. RPD, first match of the game. Let's see how rusty I am. Okay, so it's this button for this. Thank you, thank you. I know my ass is glorious. No need to tell me. Where did Bro go? Yo, twin! Your Chrome crashed? A generator. Aw, dude! You broke the streak! Aw, man, I really thought today was gonna be the day that we'd maybe hit that full streak. You broke the streak, man! Sorry, I probably look like I'm on a weird angle. It's probably my fault. I've been trying recently to... What streak? We've been trying to go a full stream without hearing the F word. You broke the streak. That's fine. So it's fine, don't worry. I never even sort of like properly like announced that that was something we were doing. I was just doing it mentally. French Toast and I were joking about it. Hello, hi, welcome in, welcome in. Whose fuck-ass bird is that? Somebody poke it. Poke it with a stick. You were? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were the one that said, like... You were the one that originally gave me the idea a couple streams ago. It's like playing the game. Are you supposed to remember? No, you were the one that said it a couple, like, streams ago, that's all. They'll never know, guys, trust. They'll never know, guys, trust, trust, trust. You said about, going an entire stream without, hearing the F word. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I've been sort of mentally counting it. What's with the F word? The F word is Forsaken, basically. It's not like fuck. I say fuck all the time, so there's no way you're ever gonna get a stream without that. We're talking about Forsaken. The problem I have with my audience is that 90% of them only show up for Forsaken streams and absolutely nothing else. So... the one time that they actually show up for, like, other streams, they always come in and instantly mention Forsaken and want to spend the entire stream talking about Forsaken and asking for Forsaken and stuff, so... Yeah, they literally spend my entire, like, stream just asking for Forsaken streams. Can you stop streaming this and stream Forsaken instead? Can you stream Forsaken instead? Can you stream Forsaken instead? That's basically my entire chat when I'm not doing, like, Forsaken streams. So I started sort of making it a little joke where we were like, oh, let's see if we can go a full stream without the F word. What is this? I want it. I'm hungry. Oh. Forsaken ripoff, it sucks. I'm gonna be real, 90% of the ASIMs on Roblox suck. Because, the unfortunate reality is that the stamina slop epidemic has set the precedent that you just focus on cosmetics instead of mechanics. The F word, Fidek? Fidek, Fidek, Fidek. I would never do that to you, twin. Die of Death doesn't suck. It kinda does, though, like, fundamentally. Cryptic map. Doom, 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 doom. Die of Death, fundamentally flawed as a game because of the fact that stamina is the only mechanic that you sort of use, and the gameplay loop is, you're just sort of not doing anything 90% of the time. The gameplay loop is stand around, get chased, die. Occasionally you'll use an ability, but even then your abilities don't really do anything. And not to mention the RNG with abilities is really stupid as well, because, how do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you can get the same ability 3 times, like the same, like, card 3 times. So it's, like, not really sort of worth, playing it when there's better options out there. Play it for now, the other survivor round I lost was one where I actually tried to use my abilities instead of AFKing in a corner. Yeah, that's pretty much what my entirety of, like, I know people come in every stream and they're like, if it's not Forsaken they're begging for, it's Die of Death. I did about 4 Die of Death streams, and the majority of my time in that game was just standing around in a corner AFKing. If I tried to use any sort of ability, I'd just sort of get killed. It wasn't really any good. It was a good game if I wanted to sit and speak to the chat the entire time, but other than that, it wasn't really much of anything. It was just a bit of a nothing burger, if I'm honest. You know what? That's a very good analogy for, stamina slot ASIMs as a whole. Like, they're just nothing burgers. I'm gonna be honest. Who... Fucking hell, man. That's just meanie behavior. No, 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 no. Guys, I have a map, don't tell anyone. This map is gonna be the clutch. Trust. This map will make the difference between winning and losing.
Appreciate the help.
A regen locked. Regen locked. Oh, we are. We're fucked. We're like 3-gened to Oblivion. Guys, they'll never know. Guys, they'll never know. This is stream die of death more because of how often you prioritize chat over gameplay. Wow, okay. Okay, Fidek. Just insult me. Okay. So mean. So cruel. Shit. Nope, how dare you point out my flaws? How dare you have any criticism for my streams? How dare you? Banned, blocked, reported. Didn't you literally ask for criticism? I know I did. Bruh. Bruh! You got struck down by Nightbot. Let's go. A lot of games on Roblox as a whole are not really unique anymore. Very true. I think what's happened with the ASIM community is a lot of people have learned that, you can make basically a stamina slot game. And what will happen is if you focus on cosmetics far more than you ever focus on, you know, the mechanical side of things, you just get away with it. You just make loads of money, you just get rich. Like, it gets to a point, you know? It gets to a point where you're like, oh, wait a minute, hang on. You know, it's, people are like, oh, why should I put any effort into making a good game when I can just make a game that gets me rich? Okay, Nocturne, let's go! Stop talking. What they're asking you to do, French Toast, basically is, they're asking for you to stop, like, I think it's because you spread your messages out so much between, like, things. I do the same, don't worry. But what it is it can flood other people's messages away, and I think people are worried about, like, missing, you know, me missing their chats and stuff. Someone actually told me I should make a stamina salt ASIM to get rich fast with my balance skills. Literally! That's exactly what's, like, it is. Like, dude. No. Please tell me you're joking. Do you know what? Do you know what? I will do a Die of Death stream this week. I'll do a Die of Death stream this week, so, just so, like, people can... How do you call it? People can stop begging me, please! Next Forsaken stream. Forsaken's every Friday. As I said in the video, I don't know if you watched my latest, like, Forsaken video, I basically said I'm stepping away from videos. I'm doing minimal streams because the way that the community and the videos have been behaving is like, you know, the videos aren't performing well, my channel's dying, and Forsaken keeps feeling more and more like a chore, especially with the way it keeps skewing my audience too young. My channel is never, like, my channel's never been for kids, but unfortunately the misconception that Roblox equals kids has been going around too much recently. Which is insane, because if you look at my Roblox account, you'll see at the bottom of it, it says, joined in 2015. I was 10. I was 10 when I started playing Roblox, you know? So people presuming that Roblox is a game just for kids is very exclusionist to those of us that, you know, grew up with it. Like, it's crazy. Oh, is that Basil? Hi, Basil. Stop cheating in Fortnite, Basil. Stop being bad. 2015? Yeah. I believe it was the 24th of September 2015. It might be the 29th. Something around those sort of, something in September, late September. It's not pronounced... It's pronounced Basil, it's not pronounced Basil. That's the American pronunciation. In the UK, we pronounce it differently. I'm pretty sure we pronounce it like that in the entirety of Europe, actually. It's pronounced Basil, it's always been pronounced Basil. It's America sort of saying things weird. No, I'm serious, that's the American pronunciation, it's the only, like... It's the only way I've ever heard it said, like... It's Basil, it's not Basil. How to play Dead by Daylight? Dead by Daylight is a fairly simple game. You wanna focus on the fundamentals of the mechanics before you try anything sort of fancy. So, I know the game teaches it really poor in the tutorials, but the best way you wanna focus... The first thing you want to focus on is learning when to use palettes and when to, you know, fake out palettes. So, with that, I would recommend that you sort of focus on using palettes when necessary, but keeping in mind how many palettes are in an area. So, if you keep, like, each area as its sort of own, like, chunk, try to keep at least one palette in each zone. Use the vaults more than pallets. You can use those multiple times, you see? You can use them about 3 times. So the way looping works in this, your sprint is infinite. You just kind of... You want to focus on just creating distance. Pallets can be, like, dropped onto the killer's face. Whereas vaults, they vault really slow compared to most people, so... you want to focus on the sort of like vaults when you loop. Don't bother looking at perks when you start. Don't bother looking at items. The first thing you want to learn is looping before anything else. So that's how basically Dead by Daylight you want to work, is the first thing you want to do is just focus on looping, nothing else. Looping is the only thing you need at the start. Once you've got looping down, then that's when you can start looking into doing more advanced things. So you can start looking into builds to help you with your looping and your sort of perks and stuff. You want to focus on that, and then once you've got those two sort of understood, that's when you can move to items. Items are very much, once you've understood everything else in the game, that's when you can eventually move to items. You want to split it up if you want to learn Dead by Daylight. Other than that, the basic things to keep in mind is if you notice that there's a generator, if there's like so many generators in one area, you want to try and make sure that you get at least one of those done, so that when you get down to the final gen, your generators are more spread out. Because if you don't sort of keep that in mind when working in the game, you'll notice that... Is it multiplayer? Yeah, so it's typically 1v4, but this is 2v8, which is basically just a double. But, yeah. Is it for... Yeah, it's on PC console, I believe. It's also on Switch. So it's on Switch, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation. But yeah, the basic focus after that is you want to make sure you don't get 3-gen'd, and you want to make sure you sort of focus on bits and pieces, you know? You basically just have to be conscious of not screwing yourself. See, now, you see how there's those sort of 3 in an area? A killer could patrol those, like, hypothetically. They're really sort of not very distanced out, which means that the killer could very easily sort of just patrol back and forth across those 3, and basically lead you into a lose-lose situation. Fuck! Oh, hello! Jesus. But yeah, that's basically what you want to focus on there. Why do I be, like, staring into people?
Someone? Anyone?
Basically, they just do that sometimes. They sort of sit around, they move a little bit. You can do commands to make them do different things. There's, like, a command list somewhere on the website for the app. Look at DMs. I can't look at DMs when I'm in the game, twin. What are the gens for? So you usually, in a 1v4 game, you'd have 5 gens. You'd have to repair those 5 gens to power the exit. You, from there, what you want to do is you want to open that exit. So exits are like these ones, look. They're not powered right now, but when you finish your gens, they get powered. Which means that basically, you just want to... They're basically just a tool to help you escape, effectively. The game progression is... So the way that it goes is you do the 5 gens, you get the escape, you go. But there's obviously the looping aspect where you have the pallets and the vaults to move around and adequately sort of escape your killers. So it's not sort of like most ASIM games, because most ASIM games these days have like stamina and nothing else. This game doesn't have stamina, but it has so many different sort of options for you to try and elongate your life, basically. But yeah, there's like all sorts of things really to like look into it, but the basic focus is you want to go from learning to loot, and then you want to like focus on learning to loot with perks, and then you can move to items. That's basically the loop for it. The gens are always going to be there. When you're not looping, you're doing gens. So it's best to sort of you know, you learn those while you're not looping. Pretty easy. Yo! Ah, my controller! Oh no, no one's gonna get me before I get sent. Yeah, but also Dead by Daylight has 3 sort of life states. First one, the first time you're hooked, you get pipped off. You can also try to unhook yourself, but it's very rare that you can actually do that. Second time, you go into this sort of skill check state, and the third time that you're off the hook, you'll just die when you're hooked. What do the exits look like? These are the exits here, look. So this is the exit gate. You want to go up when it's powered. There'll be, if you see in the bottom left, there's a little symbol. There's a little exit gate symbol, and when it's powered, that sort of tells you that it's powered. And you gotta try and pull it before you get caught. But obviously, you can imagine, the killers will camp it with their life. So there's about 2 in normal 1v4s. There is, I think there's 3 in 2v8. TF2. I don't understand the TF2 hype. I'm gonna be real. I don't sort of see it. It's not my cup of tea. I mean, I know I play a couple of team shooters. Even then though, like, I only really sort of got into... Let me think. Even then, I only really ever got into, like, Marvel Rivals, and I don't even play that much anymore. I can't believe that they killed Legion. What did Legion do? What happened to Legion? Does anybody know? Anybody want to spill? They removed them from 2v8? Was there a reason for it, or is it just like... Perkless Trapper on 1v4? Hell no. To be fair, Perkless Trapper isn't, like, terrible. I could probably get away with it. I've done Perkless runs before on certain killers. But I don't know about Trapper. He's not exactly too... Don't even know. 3 people body blocking for you. Oh god, I didn't get that. I just died. What the hell is A swearing here? Wait. Nocturne, stop it. What is that? I'm gonna go see you tomorrow. Okay, no worries. Thanks for showing up. You play DBD? I've always played DBD. I just never got enough views on the videos for me to be like, oh, people are enjoying this. I posted like an hour of Spirit gameplay once and it got like no views, so. Do I have joins on? I think I do. We're in a killer queue, but like... I'm sure if we go back to like Survivor stuff, it might let you join. I always come to stream. Yes, you do. This wasn't a stream though. This was a video. You have to add me. You can just send a friend request on my Steam. Only streams I watch are DBD. I'm sorry. It's fine. I play a lot of horror stuff. I play a lot of Outlast Trials as well, and I play a lot of sort of everything. A lot of people don't sort of... I don't even know how to explain it. Like, people think I only do Roblox. Like, no, I play DBD, I play, like, Outlast Trials, I play all sorts. It's just the YouTube algo hates me. My live always, I'm live pretty much every day from, I want to say I'm pretty much here from 6 PM until about like 10 PM GMT. I am frequently around, it's not like I'm sort of... I think the only days I don't sort of stream are Mondays and sometimes Saturday, depending what I'm doing. I often can be like editing and stuff, which obviously takes time, so I have to take time for that. Especially, I will also sometimes cancel streams if I'm not very well. I don't have great health by default, so obviously that's something to keep in mind. Do you ever get one of those days where you just don't feel like doing anything? That's every day for me, I'm afraid. Chronic fatigue is a bitch. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Chronic fatigue is my #1 enemy. Honestly. Oh. I didn't reveal the killer's aura twin. Okay. But yeah, no, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Chronic fatigue is my worst nightmare. It honestly pains me. I really struggle to get up in the morning because it's like, my body's like naturally sort of opposed to the idea. Ugh! That's not very nice. Oh, it's a stinky man. No!
Don't be a chicken.
Am I playing on console? No, I'm on Steam.
Need help over here.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hop on Terraria? I'll hop on Terraria after stream. I got a couple bits and pieces I need to finish up. But I probably will be on Terraria tonight. I've got some script writing I want to do, so I might do like Terraria and script writing at the same time. Or, you know, like something like that. What is wrong with the way I say bits and pieces, Fidek? If you were an ice cream flavor, what would it be? I think I'd be something like cherry. Because I'm kind of bitter, but I'm also kind of funny. Pin Fidek. Why? Oh my god, Fidek just got absolutely pinned. Say it so much it's your catchphrase. It's just a common phrase over here. Hang on, I gotta smack this Ace's ass, cause goddamn. Oh my god, thank you.
You rule.
Am I gonna get chance? Am I gonna get chance to smack that ass? Can I? No! I wanted to smack his ass, bro. I mean, look at those. I wanted to smack that Ace's ass because, like, I mean, look at the fucking thing he's wearing. You're not funny, you're only- oh, okay. My bad. I'll stop trying. I'll stop trying in future. Cons of trying to smack his ass, I died. Fight at your stinky.
You're the best.
I don't know what I said. I'm honestly, like, zoned out right now. Yo, Unk is healing me, bro. Unk is healing me.
Let's rock.
I'm low-key disassociating like crazy right now. I'm on Mars. God, what do you mean? No, I'm not. I'm just sort of, my meds aren't like... Okay, look. I ended up in a really sort of stupid thing the other day while trying to get an increase on my meds. And holy shit. Talk about, like, nightmare. It was the worst experience ever. I tried to get, an increase in my meds. They threatened to stop my meds completely. I was like, what the fuck? Yo, I know what you're up to, bro. There's a little man behind me! There's a little man behind me, man. Hit me out on Oni. Get out of here, Wolfie. Can somebody like execute Wolfie? How do you what do you call it? How do you friend on Steam? You just go to my profile and hit the friend button. If you're not playing through Steam, you're gonna have to do it through Dead by Daylight, and I don't know what thing is. It should be V and then like A12 something. I don't know. I have to go to the lobby to check it. I don't think you're able to join anyway though, because we're in killer queue right now. I don't know what he's up to. Oh, I got stuck. Yeah, I cried myself there, look. Another pallet from here is gone because I used it. My best bet is literally this, which is not gonna work for me. Bruh! How do you get to my profile? It's steamcommunity.com/decision. Literally. DCSION. It's 6 letters, it's not too complex. Fuck, man. Would you Discord stream yourself reacting to a video I found funny? Maybe.
Hey, thanks for that. Next one's on me.
Let's go, let's go. Need to get one of these 3 gens. You can see how this sort of restricts you. You can see how the gens all being in one specific sort of area, like, really restricts you there. Is Jason in Dead by Daylight? No. As far as I know. Jason is not. Michael was removed. Yeah, the company behind, like, the F13 and the, like, Halloween licensing is really sort of strict. Bruh, okay. Because there's an upcoming Halloween game coming out. Yeah, there is, but like, I know that for a fact they were really strict on licensing. Someone tried to make a mod to reinstall, you know, the old F13 game. The old F13 game was going to be reinstated by a mod that added all the newer sort of like Jasons and stuff. But, I know they've, like, DMCA'd even the smallest of, like, things. If you earn any kind of monetary value from Jason, then, yeah, you're, like, not gonna exist. Look, I might have died, but arguably, I made it so everyone else could get out, so is that not a W? Is that not a W? Games like Fortnite and Multiversus have it. Yeah, but you can imagine sort of how much that would gonna like cost. It depends, really. Why is Wolfie pinned in the middle of the screen? They did that themselves. That was not me. Do not accuse me of such things. I think Slinger might be fun. Oh. Yo. I was gonna sort of level up my Slinger, but we'll do this, I don't mind. Are you excited to kill people? It's kind of awful in 2v8. My blind was Wolfie. It already expired. Do you want to try my Roblox game when you're in stream? Honestly, I think I'm gonna play Terraria with like Jasper. Well, I was gonna play Terraria with Jasper, but Jasper never replied to my ping asking, so I don't even know if I am gonna play. Because Jasper is fake. Mass pin random. There you go. Yep. I pinged you earlier saying Terraria tonight and you just ignored me. I wanted to play that, you know, that one we had where we've got the castle and stuff? I want to play that world some more. We can invite Kitchen Sink and stuff as well. I've seen a video where someone was playing Limbus Company at the same time as their killer round in Forsaken and won. Sounds about right. Says everything you need to know, really, doesn't it? Right, let me put my headphones on properly. The one time I actually put my headphones on right. Hi, Stinky. Damn, I'm a little bit late. As I said a minute ago, I'm playing Terraria with these guys afterwards, but I mean, if you're in the Discord, you could drop it in the suggestion forum with a link and stuff and tell me a bit about it and I'll have a think. Obviously, I don't want to like blatantly agree because my time is very sort of hit or miss, especially with me being disabled as well. I don't always know whether or not I'm gonna have the sort of energy that day to continue something, but yeah. What do you mean disabled in quotation marks? I am disabled. I'm physically disabled. I have a disorder called postural static tachycardia syndrome. I heard a noise. Just because I can't stand up. Bruh, that's the whole definition of a disability. Hello? But you can what? I can what, huh? Fred, are you being for real? I have a disability. It is a physical disability. It is, how do you call it? So it is a nervous system disorder that I have, and, the way that it works is, as if I'm not seated, I am constantly in a state of, fight or flight. My body basically thinks it's starving if I'm not laying down. Good job, twin. Michael Jordan is not being added to DBD. Stop spreading bullshit right now. Wesky. Oh yeah, you'll notice I elongated the boss timers because people were complaining they didn't have enough time to join and stuff, so... Okie dokes. That works. Flashlight. Does someone want to take care of the spam? Because I've answered that question twice and they're just sort of ignoring my response, so I think it's at that point you maybe need to give them a minute to reconsider. My only other guess would be that they haven't got their audio on at all. Because, yeah. I've answered the question like 3 times and they're just spamming it now. So, may as well just sort of give them a 5 then. A disability is defined as anything that makes you less able to perform day-to-day activities. So in my case, I cannot walk around, I cannot stand up, I very much struggle to get out of my bed most days, as much as I sort of can sleep, I cannot sort of, I never sort of wake up fully sort of, how do you call it? Energized. I go to bed tired and I wake up just as tired, so yeah. Right, let me head this way. Spirit is a lot about sort of listening more than anything. Shouldn't everyone be tired to go to bed? Yes, that is true, but I wake up with that same tiredness regardless of how long I've slept. I can sleep for 20 hours and I'll wake up just as tired as when I went to bed. I live in eternal tiredness. My body doesn't recover energy. Yeah, I have something called chronic fatigue. It's basically, it basically means that I'm eternally tired. Thank you, Books. There you go, you can have him. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Boo. Where are these survivors hiding? I've answered the question about 3 times. I did say originally I don't plan on playing anything other than this in... I don't plan on playing anything other than Dead by Daylight in today's stream. I also said that after stream I'm going to be playing Terraria with you guys, so I'm not going to be... You know, I'm not going to have any sort of time, and I can't make promises after Terraria because obviously my illnesses. But, you know... Other than that, like, if I've said like 3 times, I've said like 3 times, go and drop a thing in the suggestion forum, go and fill it out with a link, go and fill it out with information about the game, and I will consider it. I have said it about 3 times now, and I've just been ignored, and they keep spamming it. So I'm at a point where I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, you're there. I suspect we might be over this way then. Logged into the wrong account. Good job, good job. Think it was Terraria and DBD. No, so what I said is I'm doing Dead by Daylight today. For stream, and then after stream I'm playing Terraria with a couple of people in the Discord. That's what I've said. And, I've said, but I told them, you know, where to put the information with, like, their game and stuff, so I can consider it and, like, that sort of stuff. But they've just sort of ignored me and continued to sort of just spam the chat demanding I play their game. So, yeah, Pertless Trapper 1v4, fine. You know what, fine. I'll do 1 game. I'm probably gonna be in queue for ages. Am I using add-ons or am I going just straight, like... Bro was just trying to get your Roblox account banned? I wouldn't be surprised. People try, but I'm not... as trusting. Can you use add-ons? Okay, sure. I don't even know what Trapper's add-ons are. That's how much I actually play him. Cool, and I'm running an offering at least, because I want to get something out of this. I'm gonna go see you. No worries, thanks for showing up. What is this skin, bro? Do I think the DBD community is toxic? I think the community has a side that's toxic, but I don't think necessarily everyone in DBD is toxic. I think it depends where you go. A lot of those sort of like Twitch streamers definitely can be toxic, but there's also a really wholesome side of the community that doesn't take anything too seriously. I definitely think that I fall less on the... I'm not very toxic myself. I'm not super into the Dead by Daylight community, but I know a lot about the game. I don't think I'm necessarily toxic. I think I'm a pretty chill person. I've been pretty chill. I'm staying pretty chill. But, like... It depends where you go. It really depends where you go, because some Twitch streamers can be, like, super negative. Some people can be, like, super positive. It's the same with sort of any fandom. There's always a bad side to every fandom. Some just have it worse than others, and I think Dead by Daylight's toxic side is very much one that stands out. It's the same way that 10 people could compliment you and then 1 person could insult you, but the 1 person that insults you is always going to stand out more than the 10 people that complimented you. And that's just how it is. I think it's the same with the Dead by Daylight community. I think the toxic ones always stand out because there's always a video talking about toxic, like, bully squads and stuff. But the friendly ones, you know, just kind of sit there and don't get sort of the appreciation or, like, media coverage. So that's my take on that. I might be in queue for a while here, so do bear with me. But I do what I'm told, and if Fideout wants me to do a perkless trap around, I'll do it. Because I know I'll get an angry DM if I don't. Is it hard to play against Sweaty Killers or Sweaty Survivor in DBD? Honestly, I think Sweaty Survivors are so easy to sort of, like, dupe out. I think it's really funny. They're really sort of easy to trick. On the other hand, I think, like, killers are very hit or miss. I think Sweaty Killers are definitely worse. Why is there a beaver Pokemon I don't know the name of? Bidoof. Bidoof is the boss for the avatar system. That's what you're seeing. Yeah, Sweaty Survivors in Bully Squads or 3-minute 5-gen completions. Alrighty, let's remember how Trapper works. That's something. Yeah, no, I know it was a question, it just wasn't a question for me, so I can't answer it. Bully squads are so easy to sort of, like, humble, though. Alright, let's go. We're just basically playing M1 with extra steps. Right, I'm gonna... do that for 1. Do that for 2. Cool. Off you go. Spin, spin, spin. Yep, here we go. Let her go. Never mind, she's going on the hook as well. I forget she has boil over though, so I might not make this. Okay, so we basically just have like a Sabo squad right now, that's fine. Okay. So we've got 2 boomers, 1 sabo right now. Which is fine. I don't mind that. This is where I really start to miss my nowhere to hide value. Chap did me some service, hey? Cool. How well versed am I in TF2? Not my cup of tea. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, that is a good spot. I like that. I said no. How many times have I got to say no to this person for them to listen to me? It sort of feels like they don't want me to play the game. They just want to sort of use my stream as an ad. If you guys want to get to a point where this person asking this question repetitively falls under spamming, you guys are welcome to make that call. Bruh. Okay. Haha! I knew it! I knew that'd be a good spot. VTTV, why would I promote my Twitch? Hell no! Hell no! I don't want scary people in my lives, guys. I don't want like scary people in my lives, okay? Put it like that. Shh, guys. You'll never know. Alright, I'm going cross map. Because I think they're probably over at these sort of gens, which I'm losing my gens, but like I'm doing good on stages, so I'm not necessarily too fussed about it. Do I like Dark's Deception? I've never played it. I had someone trapped? Did I? Oh shit, I didn't even notice. How'd they get out? Smash Steve. Right next to me on Death Hook? Oh, it's possible. I'm just a dum-dum that doesn't necessarily always look around too well. I don't think they'll have enough. Oh, they will, just. Hang on a minute. Oh, never mind. They did get stuck by that. Alright, let me go here. I don't think I'm gonna get them. Oh, I did just. Right, let me go reset all of these then. Reset. Yeah, without Forsaken, my channel would die, and as much as I don't ever want to do Forsaken again, like... I genuinely think that, like, I wouldn't survive it. Oh shit, I forgot I had one there. Wait, the fuck? Don't do Forsaken, do whatever you want. I try, but have you ever seen the numbers in comparison? Have you ever seen what my streams look like in comparison to Forsaken streams? Like, I genuinely have terrible numbers to the point where it's not viable for me to do what I like. Yeah, without it the channel is dead. There's no sort of... Like, the YouTube algorithm is so genuinely, like, cruel to me that I just don't sort of get... Yeah, the algo, like, I don't know if you've ever sort of been to a Garden Warfare stream or anything like that, but we get maybe 5, like, viewers, if that. It's really sort of, I mean, I'm trying my best to do what I enjoy, and I do a lot of what I enjoy, but, you know, ultimately I don't know how to do something that's... Play Spring Chat? I could. I don't know how, I mean, the queues are kind of funny in, like, 1v4. I think I have the first to level. Yeah, I have Vecna 2. Yeah, I have Vecna 2 to level, look. Good build? I think I currently have my hero build on him. Trepidation has not that much players in DBD who actually plays DBD regularly. Me! I like DBD. What's wrong with DBD? Vecna's a killer. Yeah, there's 2 Vecnas. There's the D&D Vecna and there is the Stranger Things Vecna. You know, honestly, do you guys want to do an experiment tomorrow? Do you guys want to do an experiment? Let's do an experiment. Is leverage nurses calling instinct to monitor and abuse? Okay, I'll see what I have. I think leverage. Okay, leverage. I think it's alien instinct I won't have. If you got a substitute for alien instinct, let me know, because I don't have that one. Yeah, I don't have alien instinct. The experiment? Okay, tomorrow let's do a Die of Death stream. Fuck it. Should we do it? For shits and gigs? Should we do it? Barbecue and chili or plaything? Don't think I have plaything. I think it'd be barbecue is what Oh wait, is that that's plaything, isn't it? There we go, we'll do that. Hook and guitar I think are my nice ones. Don't use green. Yeah, I won't bother with green. I'm gonna do... Die of Death is just as much slop as Forsaken is. Yeah, but that's an experiment. Yeah, that's what the whole, sort of vibe is. I'm looking for experimenting with seeing why Stamina Slop gets so many high views. That way I can use that again as a sort of baseline for how, you know, my Stamina Slop video that I'm doing. Where's my notebook, by the way? I was supposed to be writing something down. I was supposed to be writing some bits and pieces down. Okay, so... You'll have probably heard me once or twice talk about how I am currently in the process of working with my model artist, and I'm also in the process of looking to get some new emotes done for the Discord server. As you'll know, I'm sort of restricted as to what I can get. Because we only have, I think it's 30 slots in Discord because they, like, lock your sticker slots behind boosting. But, for those 30 slots, what should we go for? What are we fancying? Because obviously I'm probably going to get a couple of the Discord stickers that people currently like remade. But I'd want to know what sort of new ideas you guys would like. No, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. I think it's a lot of us that sort of play a plethora of sort of ASIMs and other bits and pieces where we've sort of been able to play something much more substantial. The things like Forsaken and Die of Death stand out to us as people that have the sort of games that have minimal effort and very much feel more orientated around cosmetics and money. Okay. There we go. So. Yeah. What's so bad about is they use stamina as an excuse to not focus on the game design and fundamental gameplay. Yeah, basically that's what we talk about when we talk about like stamina slop and stuff. We're talking about how games basically are cosmetic based and they use their sort of stuff as a cash grab while focusing on their cosmetics and getting basically away with sort of half-assing a game, for lack of a better term. Oh yeah, let's just like not do anything with the mechanics, but like... I'm not saying survivors should be sweaty every round, but they should be able to comfortably win while not even paying attention to what's happening. That's a very good point, there you go. But yeah, that's sort of my general thought on it. I mean, at the end of the day, you can like the game, but I think you kind of it's similar to sort of. I think it would be comparable to, for example, saying McDonald's is the best like fast food ever. Like McDonald's is the best meal ever.
Begins now.
It's very, very comparable to that because it's something that kids often say, for example. And while they don't understand the sort of depth of what they're saying, they think it's, you know, it appeals to them, so they think it's the best. Whereas, in reality, what is occurring is they are sort of taking a moment of enjoyment as the sole deciding factor as to whether or not, like, the game is good. You can mention that certain game, just... I won't be able to comment on it because obviously I left the community after everything they did to me, so... Alright, let's have a look. Shit. Well, I mean, you're gonna get an injury either way, so... Yeah. But no, it is basically the McDonald's of sort of the ASIM world in the sense that, you know, kids think McDonald's is the best thing ever, but when in reality, when you sort of actually get into the fundamentals of it, you sort of realize how bad it is. It seems great on a surface level, but when you actually, like, go past the surface level, you begin to realize, hey, wait a minute, something's here that's not, like, right. Something's not right here. And I think that's sort of the very eye-opening thing with these ASIM games as a whole, is they'll try and win you over with cosmetic and, like, other bits like that, but they never account for the fact that their mechanics are fundamentally flawed. And they'll never sort of be viable in terms of, you know, functionality. I don't know where they went. That's fine though. I'm gonna get on my patrols because I've been slacking there. Okay, let's go this way. That's not been touched. Damn it! Aww. I fell off, guys. I'm not as good with Springtrap as I used to be, I'm gonna be real. Nice. Okay, cool. Fundamentally, a lot of things are slot because there's a lot of greed behind every sort of thing in this world. Damn it. Well, you're at least gonna get hooked. Ooh, controller's laggy, hold on. Don't know if you guys saw that.
You belong here.
Get gone. Is this a full swift? I'm confused. Okay, right. I need to be careful of that gen. I know exactly what they're going for over there. I'm gonna lose this gen if I don't slug them. Right, okay. That's fine. Right, let me get hook in. I know Kate was over that way somewhere. I will throw a fligging axe at her in a sec.
You go.
Was she going in the other way? There she is, look. That's fine, you can just go on the hook instead. Who's the guy over here? No, not that one. Nice.
Don't move. Wait there.
Alrighty, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Cheat! That was so close. Aw, okay. Down. But yeah, Little Nightmares is something I do want to do. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I just haven't sort of gotten around to recording it yet. I can't reclaim just yet. There we go. Duked out, and your death hook as well, so that is a perfect
Escape.
easy kill. Cool, and we're gonna reclaim that back. No one is over here. I suspect they're at the other door then. Fairly easy, so the other door is sort of that way. Go here. Are we sort of hiding around here? Where are we going? Yeah, my chat's always discussing anything but the game I'm currently playing. I don't mind it. It's not terrible, I'm used to it. Okay, that pallet's gonna go. There we go. And that's just Dwight. Don't know where he went. He's one of those sort of corner characters though, isn't he? This Dwight. He's one of those crouchy fellas. My controller's doing that laggy thing, which doesn't help. They really went to save the Talita. You died for Talita. That's okay. I don't know if you guys can see my controller being really like laggy right now. Right. Okay, what I'm going back to 2v8 now. I don't know. I don't have anyone online, I'm probably just gonna have to queue solo, to be fair. Which I don't necessarily mind. Who do we want to go with, though? Half of these guys are locked. I need to fix my aim. Maybe Slinger will fix my aim. Okay, we'll see what that does for me. Okay, let's go for Survivor. Springlock for story of my life. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Quiet stream today, but that's nothing new. Alright, let's go. No one's running, guide this time. Did they nerf it or something? Why is bro always doing this? What was I gonna say? I don't remember. But yeah, no. There's always no survivors anywhere. This person's just completely laggy beyond belief. This person doesn't even have a equipped thing. There we go. You could add any license. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I gotta think. I don't know. It sort of depends. Are we talking just in the horror realm, or are we talking, like, as a whole? Because, I mean... if you think about it, like... there's some very random sort of characters you could get as well. In terms of anything. What was I saying? Let me think. I don't know, honestly. I'd be interested. There's a couple of sort of different horror games I could list off that I've certainly enjoyed. Because, I mean, for example, you've got, like, stuff like The Evil Within. I'd be interested to see if they could do a take on, you know, the camera guy in The Evil Within 2. That'd be an interesting one. Let me think. What else, realistically? I'd be interested to see something Outlast Trials type. I'd love to see sort of similar to Nemesis in the sense that he has the zombies. I'd be interested to see something like a prime asset from Outlast Trials with X-Pop as their sort of like map patrollers. That would be an interesting way of doing it, I think. Time are we on? 8 o'clock. Okay. What I like about Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare? It's a bit of a nostalgic throwback, but also it sort of has, it just has this sort of timeless feel to it. It's more sort of thought out than a lot of other sort of games, and it's not necessarily too, like, competitive, and it's not too, sort of, difficult either. It's sort of a game that any kind of skill level can pick up. What are we talking about? What would I yell at the top of my lungs for? If you mean FNAF, I did the first 5 games in a stream before. Fake fans, fake fans, fake fans. Favorite classes in Garden Warfare 2? I like the Sunflower. I like the Sunflower. I also do enjoy, I do like the Cactus. I've also played a lot of Engineer, I've played a lot of, Imp. Oh, blimey. I'm barbecued. That wasn't my basement. Kitchen Sink, did you even read that message that I sent earlier? That was Fidek's basement. Dude, how do you misread that badly? Oh my god. Bro. How did you... How did you misread that so insanely badly? That is insane. I'm giggling. Reading comprehension is in the gutter right now. Have you ever played Papa's Pizzeria with your life on the line? Why is there everyone everywhere? I don't want to die. This is not very nice. I have nothing better to do than be silly and goofy. Why be a hater when you can be jolly? Have you ever played Femboy Tycoon with your life on the line? I haven't personally, but it does sound like something Fidek would do. It's definitely a Fidek pull. Like, that's just a Fidek moment in general, to be fair. Are you sure you didn't? Because that definitely sounds like something you would do. Do not do this, Jen here. That's the absolute last one you want to do. We want to be over this sort of way. If you could have a Twink Femboy BF for free, would you take the offer? No! You guys are tarnishing my reputation here. Why is this bot slugged? Question's weird, but what's your favorite smell? I don't know. There's a couple of sort of things that smell nice. Let me think. Gotta think. I don't know. Probably like... I don't even know, dude. You got me thinking here. Like... There's a lot of sort of nice flowers and stuff. I didn't know how to respond to your message, Tutti. I have no idea how to even respond to that one, Twin. I'm gonna get jumped any second now. Yeah, I'm one of two last standing, like, people. How do I respond that? How do I respond to that, guys? Like, what do you want me to respond with? I can't even take a chance in this version, so I'm just dead. Drop out of stream to work on story, so bye. Good luck! Thanks for showing up. Was I being weird? Nah, you're fine, you're fine. I just never know how to respond to these things. I'm not a very, like, affectionate person. Get fucked. You asked for fans that don't bully you, now you're calling them weird. I never said they were weird. I just said I'm not very good at responses. Where is this last person? Why are they just leaving us to die? That's so fake. That's so fake. That's so fake. I'm bleeding out all on my own. Chat, I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. It's over, y'all. Everyone say rip. I'm dead.
On the freaking good.
I lived a good life as dead. Are we at 9 o'clock yet? Just about. We'll do a slinger game. And then we'll call it a day. What would I do if I won $1 million? Go back to bed. I gotta be real. I'd just go straight back to bed. Because if you think about it, if I win $1 million, I can go back. I can get away with going back to bed. Checkmate. Nap time. Forever. I'm so swag. I have so much aura, guys. Sorry. I picked up a drink. You probably heard me like absolutely destroying this can of juice. The opposite. Okay. Tootie called you a cheese crumb. I think Tootie's kind of accurate there, though. You are kind of mean sometimes. How many times have you called me mean words? We're cancelling you 10 times over. Like, you can't even criticize, like... You can't even criticize Tootie, you're worse. My throat hurts, and it's your guys' fault. I have never. Do you want me to pull up the logs? Do you want me to pull receipts? Do you want me to pull receipts right now? Could remove one color in the world, what would it be? That, like, nasty shade of yellow. Do you know that, like, nasty, like, mold yellow? Like, the, like, kind of dark, like, medium mold yellow? Like, no. Get rid of that. Like, brownish yellow? Yeah, no. Get rid of that, like, crusty-ass yellow. Or puke green. Oh, no. Get them gone. Hot take, but, like, hot pink can go as well. I don't vibe with a hot pink. I just don't think it. Unless it's in like a scene outfit, it's like not doing much. It's just not doing much. V is wonderful. Why, thank you. At least Tootie gets it. At least Tootie gets it. Tootie's a real one. Thank you. Your loyalty means the world. We already lost one chat. Wow. Gen time, gen time, gen time, gen time, gen time. Do 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 do. If life is a video game, what cheat code would you want to use the most? I would want to use, can I use the infinite painkiller cheat code, please? Cause, like, low-key, sometimes I need that. Can I use, like, God mode? Can I have, like, God mode so I, like, don't feel pain? Can I have that? Cause my nerves are kind of fucked. My nerves are kind of fucked. Please chat, I need this. I've heard I probably shouldn't do that. I've heard apparently you can get like copyright striked for like singing songs now. Today someone was reading my name and they said I'm the best student in the whole class, and the girl, I don't, like, bluntly said ew, I was right behind her. I'd have just like thrown something, like, I'd have just thrown some shit. Like, I'd have picked up a pen and fucking lobbed it. I'm gonna be real, I do not give a shit anymore though. I'm old, I've been through like school, and there's so many things I wish I did differently. I wish, for starters, I started throwing more shit at people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't throw in like food or anything because like that was a waste of a perfectly good sandwich. But like, if I'm throwing something, I'm gonna throw like a fucking pencil. I hope you end up with a little tiny imprint of graphite in your arm, twin. There's so many people that deserved a pencil lobbed directly at their frontal lobe. I'm gonna be real. I should have been more rude in secondary. I should have been. I have my regrets. Cause look, I had like 100 pencils, so like, I should have just started throwing shit. There were some people that deserve that, like, dead ass. Funniest name you've ever heard. Oh, I know there was a guy whose, like, name was, like, Dick something. That was pretty funny. Or the people who have, like, the last name Cox. That's pretty funny. There's gotta be a guy out there called Dick Cox, right? That's gotta be a thing, right? What an unfortunate name. Can I change my name to that? Yo, guys, my legal name is Dick Cox. That'd be funny as fuck. That's gotta be an elite level, like, shitpost, right? That's like elite level. That's elite bullshit post. Oh, legal name Dick Cox. Bruh. Elite bullshit post. Ah, that's pretty S tier. Dwight Farfield 01 my goat.
You rule.
What'd you do if you could become invisible for a day? Dare I say be spiteful?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna go into people's houses and like just rage bait. I'm just gonna, do you know what? People I don't like, I'm gonna fill their gardens with like fucking gnomes. Like giant like life-size gnome statues. And they're gonna have to wake up to that shit and think about like, holy shit, why is my garden full of like life-size gnomes? And they're gonna be paranoid for the rest of their lives. And you know what? The people who wronged me deserve that. Haunt your rivals, exactly. I'ma haunt the haters. I'ma fill their gardens with like life-size gnomes. And they're gonna be like paranoid for the rest of their lives that some sort of evil creature, you know, is in their sort of like some sort of evil creature has got them on a watch list. And they'll think about what they do for the rest of their lives. Yeah, no, Wolfie is asking me questions on Twitch. Yeah, I don't mind it. They're always asking questions. I love Wolfie. Wolfie's great. Wolfie's always asking me questions. Best mod. Wolfie keeps me from going insane, I'm gonna be real. Wolfie is the reason that I haven't lost my shit yet. Wolfie's the reason I'm still here. I'd have probably gone absolutely loco by now. Wolfie's a mod? Yeah, over on Twitch. Wolfie's my Twitch mod. Wolfie's the one that keeps the Twitch in order. Yeah, everyone in the everyone in the chat keeps me sane, but like Wolfie's always there sort of like giving me prompts and things to talk about when no one's talking. Which is really handy when obviously your channel's dying and you got nothing else to do. So you're trying to stream but your chat's dead, so you're kind of just stuck in. Yo, bro. I hope this wraith falls down the stairs. Have I ever met my doppelganger? No, but people keep telling me that like I'm going insane. I'm very baby-faced, so anybody that's sort of any, like, level of baby-faced instantly gets compared to me. I certainly, like, don't look my age. I don't sound my age either, which is probably a right sort of thing to think about. Yeah, Whiff Lord. I'm dead anyway, but you know, I gotta giggle at the whiff, right? Whiff Master 22. What's the weirdest food combination people eat that you just can't get behind? Have you ever seen that picture of the pie with the fish heads on it?
Thanks.
Like, what the fuck? That one pie with the fish heads on it. If you don't mind me asking, what's your age? I'm 20. I don't sound it, but I'm 20. I turned 21 in June. Thought you were 19. No, I'm 20. I turned 21 in June. I was an 05 baby. This Oni wants me dead, bruh. No. Go. Oh. You're required to evacuate and only had time to grab 10 items. What do you take? My MacBook? Maybe even my desktop. I'll take like my desktop. And I'll take like my MacBook, my phone, like my glasses. And like probably just like my tech mostly. It depends if I was ever coming back. If I was never coming back, I'd take all my tech. But like, if I was coming back, then I'd probably just take like my MacBook and my phone.
Hell yeah.
Rather live in Resident Evil or Silent Hill, I think, honestly,
Let's rock.
I could probably get away with Resident Evil if I was just like... I mean, if I could find all the shit that like Leon finds in RE4, I'd probably be fine. Right? Like... Yes! What kind of food would you never offer a tiger? A bunny. People being haters in the chat. That's crazy. Estimated queue time 2 seconds. I think it's been 2 seconds to win. Alrighty, last game of the night. I got an Oni. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. I can take an Oni. Someone just told me Forsaken looping takes more skill than DBD looping. Get out of here. Don't go. If you want to swing by the Discord, we're gonna be playing Terraria in a bit. You're welcome to come and watch. I can screen share. It'll be on my MacBook. I'll be in bed, comfy as can be, snug as a bug, if you will. I'm so sleepy. To be fair, don't try me. I don't have Discord. It's okay. It's obviously the thing with my illness that you need to keep in mind is that it's a postural disorder that I have. So if I'm sat up, I can only sit for a couple hours, but with my MacBook, I can lay in bed and sort of play while I'm laying down, so my illness isn't active while I'm laying there. It says when I sit up to sort of stream and stuff that I start to get, like, I start to feel, like, unwell. So, if you woke up tomorrow as your pet was the first thing you would do. Well, okay, right, so, context for this one, rabbits can jump about 6 foot high. I would have a blast jumping around, bro. Can you imagine? Like, bro, could you imagine? I'd be up on the sideboards, I'd be climbing the shelves, I'll be tormenting everyone, bro. It'd be so funny. Hope your back gets better, thank you. It will do. Honestly, I just have like a pain thing, and combined with like my postural like disorder, I get like, what do you call it? I get like pain and then I get like headaches as well. So the pain side is more from like my pain problem, but like the headaches really do not help. I can't focus after a couple hours. My brain shuts off because it's like the blood doesn't get to my brain enough. I get like kind of loco. Oh, that was so close. Oh, why is V-Hater here? Who is V-Hater, bro? We never did solve the mystery of who V-Hater is. Bonk. Damn. Wasn't online in a long time. It's okay, Twin. Welcome back. Like, them just sort of spinning a circle. Oh, there was a pallet there. I didn't know that. Ada isn't worth my time. Oni's got this. I know I'm supposed to be your hater, but how's your day going? I've been okay, I've been okay. We're doing this last game and then the stream's ending and then we're going into the Discord and playing Terraria in Discord. And then tomorrow I'm probably gonna go with... I don't know, we'll see. Hi, I'm new here, can you please call me Charlie? Sure thing, I'll try my best to remember. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Tail end of the stream, but better late than never, eh? You know? Here's what it is, you know? Oh, is this that Ada from earlier? Yeah, you're gonna come here and get smackaronied, if you will. I gotta stop making up words, bro. Oh, I missed that by a mile. No, no, there was an Ada as well. There was an Ada. There was an Ada, I promise you. I'm not going loco. There was an Ada as well, I swear. I'm not crazy. I know that's Lara. I have Lara. See? Told you there was an Ada. Oh, I'm blind. Chat, I'm blind. Hazbin Hotel, the creator of that's a massive fucking racist, so... Yeah, we don't fuck with it around here. Massive racist, bro. It's insane. Have you ever seen the supposed, like, POC characters? The people of color characters that are just, like, fucking white, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. I've never even watched it, but have you ever seen the fucking characters whitewashed to fuckery? Oh my god. Could Hazbin Hotel be deleted for the internet? Honestly, true. Can we put the woman behind it in jail? Cause like, there's a lot there to unpack. The songs, I mean, honestly, I think it's like, if anything, I think it's such a disrespect to the VAs that like, the creator is who she is, because like, what the fuck, man. Like, they had all that talent and it was used in her pathetic show, like, that's gotta be heartbreaking, right? Shit. No, I don't mess with it. I don't fuck with supporting racists from the get-go, so I don't know, maybe that's just me. Like, I do not fuck with any kind of racism. But, you know. I suppose you could pirate it, but even then, I don't necessarily think it's a situation where you can separate the art from the artist, because, like, the racism is in the show, you know? The creator of it has them as a victim, but the Jaws of the Scene has a liking for that. Yeah, she has a whole, like, fetish playlist of that stuff. And she also, like, whitewashes the fuck out of, like, her characters and misappropriates, like, black culture. It's really fucked. It's, like, actually so fucked. It's, like, gag-worthy, really. Like, yeah. I don't know, someone's gonna call me woke for that, but I don't fuck with racism. Which is a basic respect thing more than anything, so... Like, I don't know why people would dog on me for it, but they will, won't they? People will be people, huh? Why does everyone have a problem with you? I have no idea, dude. Do you know what we need to get rid of? You know what we need? Speaking of getting rid of things from the internet, can we low-key get rid of Twitter? Or like, can we just get rid of that side of Twitter? Like, why have we got, like, a cesspit of, like, racism defenders and, like, incels just in a corner on Twitter? Like, bro, what do you think you're up to? Ignore the anti-woke grifters, they're just embarrassing to themselves. True. Can we get rid of that side? Can we just get rid of, like, horrible people in general? Loki, can we actually start like having a decent justice system somewhere in the world? Guys, let's reinvent accountability, to be fair. Loki. Do you know what? I really want that law from Scotland to come down to England so bad. Because do you know how many people I'd be prosecuting, or like I'd be taking to like, what do you call it? Like to court and shit? So there's basically a law in Scotland that says if you commit an online hate crime in like a comment section or something, you can be arrested for it. And basically the entire sort of point of that is that like anyone that says anything nasty can be prosecuted and held accountable. And I think that would be a really good law to have over here, because you can imagine the amount of sort of like horrible comments I get from people. I would love to put those motherfuckers on like the no-fly list. Like, bro. The day we can get those transphobes in the slammer is the day that I celebrate. Was they anti-woke white men? No, bro, don't even. Do you know what I was talking about this with a couple friends the other day, but have you ever seen the sort of like, how do you call it? The like, the sort of like transphobic twink epidemic. What is going on there, bro? Like the... Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, it's so funny. There is like a group of like twinks out there that are like super racist and super transphobic, when like people of color and trans people are the ones that gave twinks like the right to be like, you know, they're the ones that protested for twinks to be as sort of like themselves as they can be nowadays, you know? It's like just fucking embarrassing, really. Actual clown behavior. It's not all like twinks, obviously, but it's like, I don't know why there's so many of them these days. Why can't we all just be nice? Why do we have to have like racism? Can we just like just be nice, please? Like, God. We playing the Slinger? Yes, we are. Final match of the day, and we have the Slinger. To the hook. Well, the cage. I don't know where that slug is. I don't know where the sluggy slug is. That might have accidentally been me, I don't remember. I'm just so ADHD all the time. I never remember if I've like downed someone or not. Especially if they crawled away. I'm so bad for it. I know like, that's why another reason I don't want to sort of like have like my Twitch in like my game name. Because I know someone's gonna come in my chat and be like, oh my god, you're so toxic, you're so toxic. And like, I didn't intend to do anything. I was just there. But I'm dumb. Oh, well that was a great last round. I think we did incredibly well there, especially for like... How do you call it? Especially for like the end game of the stream. It's been fun. I'm probably gonna do more DBD sometime in the future, but like... Yeah, it's been a fun one. I wasn't expecting to do too long of a stream today anyway, because I've got some other bits and pieces that I am looking into doing tonight. I've got some work to do. I say work. I've got a couple video scripts to write, that's about it. Anyways, that's all from me for now. Thank you all for showing up. I will see you guys again probably tomorrow for another stream. It'll be about same time as today, so about 6 PM, 6:30. The huge. But yeah, that's all from me for now. Thank you all for coming along. Remember that the Discord's in the description if anyone wants to join. I'll be in there playing Terraria with a couple of the others. So that's where you'll catch me, but that's all from me for now.